how's it going? This is Tim, bringing you guys a channel, Daily Deals with Tim, where I talk about tech, crypto, and stock deals, all for you guys. And this is my opinion and not a financial advice. Also, if you guys want to invest in Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Litecoin, click on my Coinbase link below. And if you purchase $100, you could support my channel and also get a free $10 Bitcoin to your account. So for today, we're going to talk about my top 3 crypto investing strategies. So when you're investing in cryptocurrencies, you can't just go with a blank mind and say, all right, I'm gonna pick a random coin and this is going to be a 300% profit because this one YouTuber said it, or this article said it, or this guy said it. Okay, so you have to do your research, but there are a couple strategies that I use currently, and I think it'll be helpful to you guys. So the first one, I think this is probably one of the most important ones for crypto investing, is don't invest based on your emotions. So this is a big one for me, and I know a lot of people go through this because once you see a coin going up ridiculously, you want to invest in it and say, all right, so it's up 1,000% the past hour, and if I invest in it right now, it's going to go 2,000%, and it's going to keep on going up and up and up and up, and your emotions are going wild. Like, all right, there's a feeling of greed, and there's a feeling of excitement and the adrenaline rush, and everything just combined together. It's a whole mess in your mind. So let me just tell you guys, I did it too. I invested on my emotions. I'm like, oh, I gotta do this right now, and it was okay, but I could have gotten into bad trades, and sometimes I regretted it, and it comes down very bad sometimes. So my first tip is don't invest based on your emotions. So if you can feel yourself going wild and the adrenaline is pumping and pumping, I suggest to calm down. Just rest yourself. Just rest your body and calm down before you invest. Because if you invest while you're really up and up and up, it's going to mess with your mind and your plan. So if you had an original plan, your emotion is gonna mess up that. So that's my top tip. And I highly suggest you guys follow this because this is one of the tips that I follow, but I always catch myself doing this. But it's something that you guys should note and just keep it in the back of your head. All right, so for number 2, my second tip for crypto investing strategy is buy low and hodl. Buy low and hodl. So why do I think this is a good strategy? Well, buying low is pretty much a given. No one's gonna say buy high and sell low. That's all right. It's ridiculous. So buying low. So why do you want to buy low? Well, no, let me just skip that. But so people sometimes buy on the rise. So like the example I gave before, one coin is up 1,000%, and you buy into it thinking that it's going to go 2,000, 3,000%. However, many times once a coin surges up a ridiculous amount, there's a high probability that it's going to go down the same amount. So let's say a coin is $1 and then it surges up to $10 and you buy in at 10, and then the next hour it drops back to $2. Then you just had a $8 loss there. So when a coin is rising and rising, my recommendation is that you kind of see and how it trends down, because once there's a big surge, it's going to come down at some point. And also, especially with altcoins and ICOs, there's a tactic called pump and dump, where one guy who bought a large and insane amount of the altcoin or ICO would just rise up the price, and then people would jump in and make the mistake of keep on investing in that coin. And then once it's pretty high, the original investor, the whale, would sell off everything, and then the price would go back down again, and people who invested on the rise would lose all that money. So what I would suggest is when you see a coin going down, or it is pretty down, so you just look at the trend and see. So let's see. Let's take an example here. Let's see here. Let me look at Litecoin. It's one of my favorite coins. So let's see here. So let's look at this example here. In 2013, the Litecoin went from $2 and kept rising around November till it went up to $39 at the top. So let's say if you guys like invested while this was going on, it was at $30. So you guys are like, oh, I have to invest in this Litecoin. $30. This is gonna go up and up and up. But it hits 39 and it trends down ridiculous amount again. Goes to 17. Goes up a little bit and then trends back down to even $1. Man, Litecoin at $1.90. That was so great. Anyway, back to my topic. So by this point, you're probably like, all right, this investment is not worth it, and you're probably gonna sell off right here. Please do not do that. So when you see a coin surging up really high, there's a point where it drops down, and so you might. So you still have to see how the coin's profit or potential is at. So once it drops down, just think about the coin and how its development and how the community is built around it. I could kind of feel that around 2013, Litecoin community wasn't probably the best, and development wasn't too developed by then. So I would have probably hold off on Litecoin. But again, going back to my tip. So you guys want to buy low and hodl. So when the coin is rising crazy, I suggest that you guys don't invest right into it. Kind of let it settle down and see what the lowest point is at, and then try to buy there, and then hold on to your dear life for a long-term investment. All right, so my last tip for today is stick to your plan. So this kind of goes along with the first tip, don't invest in your emotion. So if you do not invest in your emotion, what should you do? Then this is the answer. Stick to your plan. So when you're investing into cryptocurrencies, you have to have a plan. If you go in trying to invest without a plan, that's a bad idea. And there's a high probability that you're going to lose a lot of money. So what I would suggest is stick to your plan. So if you want to stick to your plan, you have to have a plan first. So make a plan on how much you want to invest, and what coin you want to invest in, and how long you want to hold on to the coin. So that's a pretty good 3-step. What coin you want to invest, and how much, and how long you're going to hold on to it. So first one, what coin you want to invest in. So you have to do the research. You have to see the development team, see the community, and see the potential and the tech behind the coin. And then once you have that down, you want to set aside some fund for investing. And as I said in previous videos, you don't want to invest everything you have, but just a amount that you can afford to lose. And then see how long you want to hold it. So this is a pretty difficult situation for a lot of people, because once the coin goes up high, like let's say like 20%, you feel like, oh man, you have to make a decision. Is this going to drop again, and then I'm going to lose on it, or just want to sell it right now? However, my recommendation for cryptocurrencies in general is that if you have a good coin that you see the potential for, and you know that there's a good development team behind it and a community behind it, it's going to rise and rise and rise. Even if it goes through a dip or through a little bit of a bearish market, it's going to rise. So that is my recommendation. So stick to your plan and hodl for it. All right, so that was the 3 top tips for crypto investing strategies. In my opinion, again, this is my opinion and not a financial advice. All right, so thank you guys for watching my video, and thank you guys for all the support, and I'll be back on this channel with more deals for you guys.